Sorry. I'm out on Popeye Lake this morning before sunrise. Mosquitoes are horrendous as usual. Quite a challenge putting the kayak together and getting all my equipment in it. Trying not to drop my camera in the water. Anyways, this is the first time I'm back out now since I injured my hands that time. And I could have come back out sooner, but I'm just not getting the weather. I just not. It's been windy, and windy. That's the weather forecast. And even today now, I got up this morning and they changed the weather forecast. And it's going to get windier today. So, anyways, I'm out this morning and it's not too bad right now. See if I can, well, first I'm going to do some exploring because that's my first priority anytime I go anywhere. But I have my fishing equipment with me, so I'll see if I can do some fishing if it doesn't get too rough later. I don't think it'll get too rough on this lake. There's an island right there, you can see. I'm going to paddle around the lake first anyways and check it out because I've never been here before. Anyways, here it is, Popeye Lake. Still looking pretty good. They haven't built too many cottages on here yet to ruin it. And apparently it's a no motors lake now, so I shouldn't have to deal with any motorboats today. Just paddling around Popeye Lake to check it out. Here's the sun coming up over there. Look at it. Sneaking up over the horizon without me knowing. I'm down at the far end of the lake now. Still a bit of mist around. Haven't done any fishing yet. I'm just scouting. Sun is coming up over that way. Water's still pretty calm. Mosquitoes aren't too bad now. I'm out here on Popeye Lake again this morning. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy this morning, so there'll be no spectacular sunrise. Doing a little fishing here. See if I can come up with some pickerel. It's nice so far. A few mosquitoes around. It's quiet. The cottages are along that side. It's difficult to see them because they're in the bush, which is good. So anyways, there's the sky I'm looking at right now. It's not supposed to rain this morning, maybe thunderstorms this afternoon. But they say this cloudy weather is supposed to be good for pickerel fishing because they don't like the light. So let's see what I can come up with. Well, I'm afraid I'm not having too much luck in the fishing department. I've tried everything I know, everything I read about, but no one's home. Check that sky. Looks rather threatening. Water's nice and calm though. Blue there. We're supposed to get thunderstorms this afternoon. I haven't been able to catch any minnows either. Makes me wonder, is there any fish in this lake? But apparently the MNR did a survey and they caught quite a few in their nets. Pickerel up to more than 2 feet long. So I don't know what to use for an excuse, except that I'm a lousy fisherman. I guess that's good enough. This morning I'm out on Quirk Lake. Looks like it's going to be a calm day, so I figured might as well try to get in the last leg of exploring Quirk Lake. It was one of the easier launches I had this morning because there was very few mosquitoes, which was nice. I'm here before the sunrise. It's going to be coming up over there in a while. A little bit of mist on the water. This is the last time I'll be using this Olympus camera. My replacement will be arriving on Monday or Tuesday. It's a Canon. This thing has been a bit of a disappointment, really. The only thing I really used it for a lot was videos, and it didn't even do them very well. It's always, you can't point it towards the sun or else it'll get a big glare down the middle of the picture. The Canons don't do that. So anyways, this is the last time out for this camera. So let's get underway. There's the magnificent Rooster Rock dead ahead. The sun is just about to come over the treetops. It's right in there. You can't see it, I don't think, but I can see it here, but probably can't see it through this camera especially. It's not so great. But I'm making my way around past the cottage section here of Quirk Lake. And I just noticed that the sun was starting to come up there, so I thought I'd stop and get a couple of shots. But it's gone behind the trees now. That's the gap between the two big islands there. I'm going through there, heading over to the northeast side of Quirk Lake. If you look out that way, you can see what I call the rooster's hen out there on the other side of Quirk Lake. And also Denison House is down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't zoom with this camera on in video mode. the next camera I have coming, I can zoom in video mode, so that's a bonus. Sun is up now, but this camera won't take being pointed at the sun. You'll see what I mean. See what I mean there? You can't point this camera at the sun, and that's something I don't like either, so that will be rectified next week. But I'm headed through that narrow channel there between the two big islands, and I'll make my way over to the northeast corner, and then I'll paddle along the northeast side of Quirk Lake right down to where the Serpent River goes out of Quirk Lake. I'm in a quiet space between the islands here, very calm in here. I was just checking my map to be sure of my course, and there's my, I don't know if you can see it, there's a lot of reflection, but that's my new GPS system, Samsung Galaxy Tab 2 with Canada Topo Maps Pro on it, working fantastically. I just heard some sandhill cranes not long ago. The rooster's hen over there again. I have to pass through these islands here and then head across towards another place that I've been recently, the Panel Mine site. I did a post about that recently. I'm crossing over to where that is, and then I'll be paddling along the shoreline there. And I'm thinking I might stop for lunch at that really nice beach that I discovered while I was hiking over there at the Panel Mine site. Hear a loon in the distance. Very quiet. Yeah, so I'll paddle through here and then I'll head across towards the Panel Mine site. I'm almost across now to the Panel Mine site. This island here, I think, is the island people are referring to as Seagull Island. I know a lady commented on my blog one time and she mentioned Seagull Island, and you can hear the seagulls. And there's lots of seagulls on that island, so there's no doubt that this is the island she was referring to. That island actually had some type of mine installation on it. I don't see anything on there right now. I'm considering landing there, but I don't think I will, because I'm not interested in camping on that island anyways. But yeah, that's the Seagull Island. Now we look back there, that's the way I came from, in between those islands there, the two big islands, and back there you can still see the silhouette of Rooster Rock. I'm headed toward, well, right into the sun now. That's why I can't take too many pictures right now. I'm headed right into the sun down that way towards the Serpent River, but I'm going to be stopping at the if that beach is free, I'm going to be stopping at it when I go down there. I say if it's free because when I came in, when I was putting the kayak in, there were 3 pickup trucks there already with boat trailers on them. So they didn't get there before me. They were there all night. And that means they must be camped out on the lake somewhere. So they could be camped at that beach that I saw, because that's about the nicest site on this lake. I did see one of them camped back around Rooster Rock there, around the other side of Rooster Rock. I saw one boat there. So there's still 2 more boats to be accounted for, and they could be on that nice beach, so I may not be able to stop there for lunch. But anyways, I'll find another nice beach to stop at if I can't stop there. There's other beaches, maybe not that big, but smaller ones. Yeah, Seagull Island. Now you know where it gets its name.